Welcome to Tim's Workshop out here in the mini shed. Going to continue on with this 1965 vintage VW motor. Working away at it. Hey, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, leave comments, hit the notification bell, and if you like, give me a like. Hit the old hand thing and let your friends and family, and your doggies too, know about Tim's Workshop on my YouTube. Alright, let's get going on this thing. Got the fan belt back on, the cap. I even put the spark plug cables on. You'll see in the video here. So I wanted to show you, I got the right push rod now. It's got gnarled in, it's the right length, okay? So I'll be able to put the rockers back on and everything. So that's cool. I got the starter finally. The picture on the box isn't the right starter, of course, but I'm going to open up the box, I'm going to check it out, and I'll turn on the video when I'm testing this. I got a starter button, right? I'm going to hook it up and test it just to make sure the thing's working. Don't want to wait too long on these because you have to return it by, I think, March 31st if something's wrong. So I have limited time on this to make sure it works. And then, if everything's okay, then we'll continue on. The gap should be 16 thou. Okay, so we need a screwdriver here. Take this cap off so I can see what I'm doing here. I want this on the high side of the lobe. Okay, there's 16 thousandths. That looks pretty good. It's not falling out. That's exactly where we need it, right there. This one looks good. Oh yeah. Cool. Okay. Put this back on. All right. Okay. So longer cables go to the other side. The shorter ones go over here. Looks like I might have to put this back on. Yeah, if I remember right, years ago when I had a Volkswagen 65 Bug, same year as I'm working on here, I don't remember taking those caps off. Huh. Alright. There's one. And the firing order, 1432. So 1432. So this would be number 4. It does take the caps. And I found 3. I got a 4th one I can rob off one of my spark plugs. So no biggie there, but it's kind of interesting. I only had 3 in that drawer. I'm going to squirt a little WD on this. Make it easier to get the boot on. Okay. That helped putting the spray on there. Okay, there's that one. Get the boot started on the bottom. Okay. And number 3. Okay. And then number 2. Gotta be the long one. Yeah, I'm going to steal one off of my JC8s. All right, last one. Last call for WD-40. No, alcohol. Yeah. All right, get the bottom in first. Cool. This goes underneath. There we go. And this one goes underneath and over. There we go. And then behind here. There we go. And here we go. Get it down a little bit, let it snap in. There we go. Beautiful. Now I got the coil. But what I want to do is I wanted to take a look at this coil, see which way is positive. So the positive ends on this side. This is positive. I need to clean these. Icky. So we'll get those cleaned up. I think I'll put like a little white mark with my white marker, positive, and put negative over here. That would help. This thing will need to be tightened once I have it in there too. But I'm not going to tighten that. I'm going to tighten this, and I'm going to run the fan nut down and then put the fan belt back on. I'm going to add one more shim to this. Just try 3 first, and then the other ones, that's right, go out here. We'll put the belt on here shortly. All right. Good. I'll torque it, but right now I just want to get the fan belt on. Okay, fan belt. What do I do with it? Aha! I still need to torque this nut down here too. Let's torque this up before I run out of battery here. 45. It's actually 44. Bring it down one notch. There we go. There's 44. Need to be on the other side for this one. Okay, ready? Okay, there we go, 44 on both of them. Okay, we're going to bench test this. I got the starter just sitting in the adapter. I don't have any bolts on it or nothing. Put my hand on the top of it to secure it so it doesn't go flying around. But the way I got it hooked up, I have the positive from my battery down below here hooked up to the positive post on the solenoid to the starter. I have the ground hooked up to the adapter and the starter. And I have a jumper wire going from the small post here, and it has the other end here that I'm just going to touch on the positive part of the jumper cable. So watch up here and you'll see the thing spin and the Bendix push down here. So it works. So I tried it without being in this adapter and it would pop out but it wouldn't spin. Well, I read and the shaft has to be supported. So when this pops down, it'll go into the new bushing, which I have in my pocket here. There's a new bushing that goes in there. Well, the old bushing is smaller diameter and it's thicker, and the larger bushing has a thinner wall. Okay, so being this has a thicker wall on it, in order to get it out, since this is, adapter, it's not on the car or nothing like that, on the one side you could see the edge, and I went, well, okay, all I need is a socket to get this out. So I did. I put it on there and it popped right out. In fact, it even has a number here. It's a NRG 617, I believe it is. And this one here doesn't have no part number on it. So we're going to put this one in, but to do it, I have to get a reamer to ream this hole up. So I measured the outside diameter of this, and it's 563. So I looked it up, and I can get a 561 reamer, which will give me 2 thousandths tighter tolerance. Ream that up, and then put this in the freezer. Freeze it for 10 minutes or 20 or whatever, overnight. And then bring it out and press this in the hole. Then it'll be set up for the 6-volt starter. Now the reason I'm doing 6-volt is because the engine I'm working on is still 6-volt. Now they have the auto stick, which doesn't have this pilot. It has a cap on the end of the gear, so you don't even have to worry about this stuff at all on an auto stick. But the regular Volkswagen transmissions and 12-volt systems, yeah, they still have the pilot. Alrighty, so anyway, I wanted to show you that. That's how you do it. Don't bench test this without it being supported in something. I even took it to a auto parts place, and they said, yeah, we can't test it unless the starter is in the car. I'm going, well, that ain't going to happen. I don't have a car. Now, I got this adapter online. I think it was right around 90 bucks, so you can get them. All right, that's enough. Moving on.